Hello there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. After 3 days of break, I'm back with few reviews. I'm not all that well. I actually sort of updated in my group, Fragcomm Bangladesh. Just feeling a bit weak and under the weather a little bit. I'm not quite sure what it is, but today I'm going for checkup. Could be case of dengue. We have outbreak of dengue in recent times, and I go for morning walk, so perhaps I got bitten by mosquito or something. But anyway, I don't know what this is, but I've been taking rest and sleeping it off most of the part. On most part. So in the meantime, a lot of good things happen. So I'd like to start off with a good note. Something really nice happened that a couple of days back, I think 3 days back, I received this wonderful package from dear brother EJ Wells, who is the owner of Happyland Studios. Actually, sort of, I knew that this was coming, but still got me very surprised. And big thanks to Fragrance BD brothers, who are owners of this house, for transporting it all the way from US to Bangladesh. Okay, so these are gift. I received 6 bottles from brother EJ Wells. I cannot just, I already said it in my post that I'm eternally grateful because these are wonderfully sweet gestures and this is really big honor for my channel. Okay, thank you so much, brothers, for sending it to me and then showing me the love and also taking the trouble, Fragrance BD, for sending it to me, because in Bangladesh our courier is a little bit troublesome. Okay, I'm just gonna speak of it just this one video, and the next reviews what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna speak of these things. Okay, just letting you know, Bangladesh, we have a little bit problem with that customs. Anything perfume or liquid, they cause trouble and you have to pay a lot of money, DHL and everything. There's sometimes things go missing as well. So anyway, coming back to this, I would like to start off with this perfume. Today I have few reviews today, but I would like to start on this particular note of Happyland Studios. It's called El Goodo, I think. Okay, and I would like to let you know my initial thoughts and my sentiments and longevity as well. I've been wearing this and testing it on the bed last few days, and this is the one I really love out of the 6. This is one of the ones I really loved. All of them are good, but I'll start off with my most favorite one. Okay, I'll let you know what I get from it and prices. So basically, this is I said it's a niche house, but this is an indie house. There's a difference between the two. I'm sorry about that. It comes with a beautiful packaging of a pouch, and then this is a 30 ml bottle. They also provide 50 ml, I believe, 50 and 30. 30 ml runs you about $42. I think 50 ml runs you about $60 or so. I could be wrong about that, but you can go to their page or website. I'll leave it the link below. You can check. So basically, these are coming in this kind of packaging. This is the pouch. It bottle stays in there, really nice. It feels like made of jute. I don't know if that's the material, but really nice. And the bottle here, basically it's a bit different than the other Happyland bottles. I haven't shown you any other Happyland, I think, before, but I did review from official samples thanks to Hanaf Tamid Bhai. So the really cool looking black bottle. I really like this matte finish, tall cap, and this nice sticker. I really love the artwork on these. This one, I think it's perhaps cowboy. I could be wrong. And these are perfume extract. Okay, really concentrated, 30 ml. Okay, so the cap, it's snug fit, you can pick it up, not very heavy bottle. It reminds me of Alexandria Fragrances Dua, but I really like these stickers. Okay, and the atomizers are very big. Let me show you quickly what the other bottles look like. I have them, I will review them in time. And this other style bottle will be like this kind of transparent bottles. This is Plum Loco. I reviewed this before, perhaps I'll do a full-on review. In opposed to that, he sent me 2 of these darker. He sent me his favorite ones. So I'm sorry about such a long intro and my voice is a bit scary. Let's talk about this one. This I sprayed all 6 in the last few days. I've been testing. This one got me really hyped up and really put a big smile on my face, because this reminds me of something very lovely that I own, and I always say 10 out of 10. Okay, let's show you the spray and talk about it. This side, I'm wearing one cologne that I'm reviewing after this, but I'll put it here. Okay, check the sprayer. Okay, very big sprayer. And these ones, you don't need to do too much. I'll tell you first thing with these, look at this thing. This is like a big shower almost. Okay, and after this liquid wears off, the oil stays on for quite a bit. It stays shiny. So this one, you need only 1 to 2 sprays. That's it. Okay, longevity is just unbelievable. It's a beast mode, would be understatement. Okay, extremely long lasting. On my skin even, nothing lasts that much, but this one lasted very long time. This is basically I would say cold weather scent, and this one has a lot of notes. Okay, I think it has a plum, it has I think beeswax. I saw the notes breakdown, but I'll let you know what I got. Okay, extremely sweet fragrance, extremely boozy fragrance, and the fragrance is good for like when winter starts, you want to wear something really sweet, a little bit spicy, boozy, and you're going to go hit the bar or a club, mostly a bar. Like you're gonna hang out with some awesome people, and then you're gonna smell like the boss. This is the smell, okay? And why I say that, it reminds me of two of my favorite perfumes. Just let me show you, then I'll just describe a little bit more. If you know these two, okay, two of my favorites are, I said already in my groups, Angel Share by Mugle, by Killian, Angel Share, and then 1821 Sweet Tobacco Spirit. If you know these two, okay, this will remind you of both this fragrance in some way. The first boozy aspect of this one, I think this one has that beautiful boozy. What's that note? Oh man, I should have taken note. Cognac, I guess. This one reminds me of that. Perhaps not as exactly same, because it has this plum note, which is a little bit more plum, is a little bit sweeter, and it's a little bit different, bit fruity. This one straight up like cognac or that booze or that malt beverage with that beautiful, I think, honeyed sort of a sweetness. This one is beautiful. This is just my masterpiece. Like I love this over pure malt. I love this over few of the other Bicalians like single malt or apple brandy. This is my favorite. Okay, this one reminds me of that in the opening, but there's a difference between this and this. This one features an oak note. Okay, that gives us like a solitary oak note, gives it edge on the dry down. It feels like a real barrel of whiskey, or like cognac, whatever you say. This one, it's really really I mean something else, and the longevity on this is a little bit longer lasting than this. Okay, this one gets me about like half the day, okay, on my skin, and it's really love this. It has great presence on me. Longevity and projection is beast mode. So next to this, I would say very second contender would be this. Okay, this one lasted like 12 hours plus. This one on me, it lasted around 8 to 9 hours. Okay, so very long lasting. Projection wise, this one projects on me 4 hours. This one projected on me 3 hours. Okay, so not far off. And then on the dry down, just giving you realistic, I'm not saying this is trying to clone either of these. Okay, because even though the bottles are sent to me for free as gift, but I leave the review as I feel, as an independent reviewer, and not influenced by the gifts. Okay, so on the dry down, this one leans more towards this. The beeswax reminds me more of honey. This one is definitely honey, gooey honey, and the fragrance comes to my mind is this one, Cartier. And I think Cartier, what is this one called? Cartier Lenvol de Cartier EDP. This one has a violet slash honey. This one has honey, red wine, also boozy, and it has this tobacco. This one, I feel it's actually leaning towards mix of sort of all these things, but there's no violets in this, and there's no oak. So when you smell it, extremely syrupy, sweet, thick. It's like a really syrupy sweet. And if you have sweet tooth, hell yes, you're gonna love this. Okay, I get all that sort of like the red wine vibe also in this. The honey, extremely sweet perfume, sweetness to the max. Okay, and it's thick, it's big present. The color of this sticker, that plum color, you can also feel that. Okay, so let me remove these, and let me tell you my final thoughts. Okay, so overall, this is a fragrance for people who love fragrance like pure Havan, tobacco based fragrances, and then boozy fragrances. I do not detect that much tobacco in this, but I definitely detect something very edible, very drinkable, and something you're gonna get very boozy, and it will get you intoxicated, sort of. You're a little bit not tipsy, you're full on and drunk, at that point. So I just love that. I love something gourmand aspect of a fragrance, and I just love the look of this bottle. Price point wise, these are all almost same price, and compared to many niche and indie houses which give you if you actually convert it to 100 ml, it will get like about similar price point. But $50 you spend on a lot of designer fragrance, you can get at this point, you can get a around, what's that price point, $50 or 60, I could be wrong, but it's actually within pretty much your budget. Okay, so I'd love to see this house in our country available, and I think this one will sell a lot because of the performance. One very strong point is performance. You just need 1 to 2 sprays, great. If you get a smaller bottle to last you a long time, okay, no problem. And this is very I would say the cold weather hits you when it rained last night, or it's really moist, this kind of fragrances really do well. Do not put this on under like a sun and a high heat and humidity. It will be very extremely sweet. Okay, but this fragrance, I would say it's a little bit dangerous. Okay, if you're putting this on the workplace, you're gonna be really the flirt boy. if you go around people might get the wrong message. You know, if people say, oh, this dude trying to hunt chicks, you know, why? Because you smell like the party guy, you smell like the fun guy, and other colleagues won't appreciate or approve it. Okay, I'm just kidding. See, I'm still not well, but fragrance putting that mood on me. Look at this, just check that out. Okay, no less than any of those Arabic perfumes, they have this huge perfume oil. So kudos to him. Okay, so you might think, oh, 50 ml, 30 ml, not my cup of tea. You'd be wrong. Okay, great value fragrance. Okay, so every way, those are good things. If you ask me to criticize, that I always do in every single perfume, you might say the bottle doesn't look as premium, it doesn't come with a box, and I'm paying for niche and indie. You know, many houses, you might think this is a Decant bottle, but no, the atomizers are really world class. Okay, these are as good as Chanel, even better than Chanel. Okay, I'll tell you, Chanel Dior atomizers, very good quality stuff, one thing. But if you do think it's a bit too much on the plain side, yeah, it's up for debate. I do like this outlook, even the very plain ones side by side. Yeah, you can say, like, this will look like Dua or Alexandria, the bottles they use, they could have more premium, but the juice inside is really the one that you're paying for. Okay. Another thing is, these fragrances are really good to carry. If you can fit this in your pocket, very convenient. Do not keep this in the car, by the way. So overall, as a package, how good this is. This particular perfume, I'm not saying all of them are equal value or 10 out of 10, but this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Okay, and you'll see some of the reviews, all the reviewers perhaps will agree with me. Boozy, sweet, honey, thick, syrupy, plummy. Okay, and just so lovely. This one, if you have it in your shirt multiple days, 2-3 days, you continuously smell it. So overall, 10 out of 10 in every category for me. If you especially love, I'll tell you, these two perfumes once again comes to my mind. If you love these two, Angel Share and Man-Made Tobacco 1821 Sweet Tobacco Spirit, this is somewhat like this will give you feel of both. So that's the review. Thanks, EJ Wells, my brother. You're an awesome guy. And like, I'll tell you one last thing. Many people will be like, hey, when they send free stuff to someone so they get positive reviews, or and then the reviewers give them, you see, the thing is, not every house is nice enough to show that sort of love for us YouTube reviewers. And if something is good, we will say it's good. Okay, but something is like mediocre, or something that, let's say, the perfume it doesn't last all that long, but the price is too high, we'll also mention it, right? But we have to show our gratitude for these kind of awesome gestures from houses like great houses like Happyland Studio, or any house that send us, imaginary authors, they send me official samples. So thank you so much. Francesca Bianchi, I got reviews from samples, so thank you so much. This means a lot. These are like great things in our journey. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bit too much talk, extra talk, but I just wanted to say all the stuff I wanted to say about this. Perfection 10 out of 10 for El Goodo. Check it out. I'll do the rest of them in time. Take care. Bye bye.